Welcome back to Metroid Prime, folks. Oh yeah, that is a very, very sleek colour on Samus, isn't it? Yeah, with the Phase-On suit equipped, the Fusion suit actually transforms into the final form that it has in Metroid Fusion, which is basically like the original orange look of the Varia suit, which is quite nice, quite fitting. So yeah, well, first things first, I suppose I should probably say, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and yeah, welcome back. With yeah, I did take quite a few days off for the holidays. Yeah, like yeah, so yeah, we have been gone for quite a decent amount of time. Yeah, like yeah, because yeah, like Christmas was very busy, New Year's was pretty busy for like yeah, like spending time with family and at work. I went on holiday as well, so I was all. So yeah, I've been gone for a few more days after that. Going back up to Yorkshire again. Yeah, to see more family. But yeah, no, I think things are finally starting to ease off a bit. So back to Metroid Prime then, methinks. And yeah, not a moment too soon because we're like in the final stages of the game now. Because I think, yeah, we've got the fusion suit, which is the final of the mandatory upgrades. We've got all of the weapon. Yeah, we've all got all of our weapons. We've got all of our visors. We've all got all of the extensions for the weapons. We've got all of our like mobility options. All that's left to do now is to find the last of the Chozo artifacts. So first things first, I want to quickly have a quick nose around just to make sure I've got all of. Oh, hello. Yeah, another quick nose around here just to make sure that I've got all of the necessary lore scans to tell me, yeah, just in case there are any that I'm missing. So yeah, that one's been returned, that one's been returned. Yeah, here we go, so here's a new one. Yes, yeah, that's, yes, that one's in Vendrana Drifts. It scans that one, I've collected that one. I think that might be the... Oh, no, here's another one as well. Because they don't all appear right at from the very get-go. And I think that might... Okay, yeah, now I think that might be the last of them. So let's double-check the logbook. Creature artifacts, so... Yep, no, that's all 12 of them. So yeah, what we need to do then is that we still need to find the artifact of the Elder. We need to find the artifact of the Warrior, the artifact of the Sun, the World, and the Spirit. Those are the last 5 that I need to find. So yeah, not really anything else to do but to head on out and try and track those things down. And the couple, yeah, first couple I believe are in Vendrana Drift. So let's make our way down there and see what we can find. Oh, and of course, on the way I'm going to be, I'll also be collecting any more bits and bobs that I forgot to pick up along the way as well, like yeah, missile expansions and the like. I've only got one more energy tank to find, but I remember exactly where that is as well, so we'll be able to find that no problem. In fact, if I remember correctly, isn't there actually a missile expansion like super close by that I forgot about? I think it was literally. Yeah, right here, right behind the fucking ship. Yeah, I could have gotten that one, like, eons ago, but I completely blanked on it for the longest time. Alright, yeah, first things first, before we actually head over to Vendrana Drifts, I do have something that I can investigate up the top of the root cave here. Ow. Beam. Yeah, good old Plasma Beam can just take out those giant flowers with just one hit. You don't really need to worry about like setting up a string of additional attacks in order to set those things on fire when you can just set them on fire. There we go. X-ray to see these invisible platforms. Yeah, there it is, right there. I think that's a Chozo artifact up there actually. Oh yeah. And oh, there's also something behind here as well. That's a missile expansion. No, don't need to blow anything up. It was just camouflaged. Yeah, it's like one of those sort of like ghillie nets that you see every now and then. Assuming you're a member of like the SAS or something, I guess. Oh no, it's not actually a. It's another missile expansion. Okay, cool. Yeah, funny that. Actually, are any of the Chozo artifacts that I need in the Talon overworld? Room with research. Yeah, a room of research lies between. That's the phase on mines. Fendrana drifts. Ruins of our home, we honor our fallen elders. That's okay. Okay, yeah, no, that's yeah, no. Yeah, I do. I remember like off the top of my head, like where exactly 4 of those are. The one in the Phasor Mines, I don't immediately remember instantly, but yeah, most of them are in Fendrana Drift, so that's where we should head on over to first. All right, so we're back in the yeah, the giant area that I fought Thardus in. It's now been replaced by a giant Sheegoth. But yeah, no, there's like a little yeah, there's like a little morphball pipe that I never investigated up there. So I think now might be a good time to get that out of the way. Because I reckon that's probably just going to be like a missile or a power bomb expansion. But while I'm here, I might as well grab it. There we go. There we go. It was a missile expansion. Lovely. So yeah, how was everybody's Christmas then? Mine was pretty straightforward, simple, but otherwise very enjoyable. Yeah. It's for me like yeah, I'm like the primary member of the family who does most of the cooking, so that was basically how I spent that entire day. There we go. Energy tank, the final energy tank in the game. We've got every single one of them now. Okay, so yeah, so the yeah, so like the very first the next artifact that we want to find is somewhere out here in Fendrana's Edge. I'm trying to remember. I think you can use the yeah, here it is. Yeah, use the X-ray visor to find it, because unfortunately this is probably one of the more obtuse yeah, one of the more obtuse artifacts to find in the game. Because you find the hidden wall with the X-ray visor, but the thing is that the wall that you can bomb that you can use the power bombs on to destroy to get inside, doesn't actually tell you that you can do that. If you scan it, it doesn't mention that it's made out of Bendesium, which is a bit unfortunate. Anyway, is there anything back down this way? There's a nice little hole here. Oh, yes, there is. Power bomb expansion. Booyah. Alright, now we've got that one. Next thing is to make our way over to the next... logbook. Yeah, make our way over to the next artifact, which will be... Yeah, so there's... is that the... No, no, that's the one that's in the Chozo Ruins. Yeah, there's the temple, and actually, you know what? I think the one in the tower, near like the research facility, I think is probably like the next closest. Yeah, here we go. The artifact of the Elder. I believe this is the next closest one, so let's go for that one next. Here we are at the tower. This is where the next Chozo artifact is. Let's just clear a quick path here. There we go. And now, which way was it again? Oh, no, it was you arseholes. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Right, yeah. So there we go. That's the particular tower that that I believe we've got in mind. Just blow this up first. Oh, come on, blow up. Hang on? Do I need I don't need like super missiles for this, do I? I might do. Plasma beam? There we go, finally. Yeah, this stuff is pretty tough, actually. Yeah, hang on, let me do a quick scan here again, because we've got, because the idea is that we need to blow up these things. There is a large fuel cell attached to the base of this tower. Energy readings detect rapid fluctuations in power levels. The radian base outer casing of the structure appears damaged and unstable. Radiant. What does a radiant destroy again? There we go. Super missile. I thought Cordite was you need super missiles for. Ah, well, whatever. So yeah, clear out that window with the plasma beam, blast that with a super missile, and then we can get down here, and we can get ourselves our next chosen artifact. Excellent. So yeah, that is just 3 more to go, and then there's only 1 that's actually left in Phendrana Drifts, and then we'll have the full set. Which would be nice. I can't get back up that way, can I? Oh yeah, I can just climb through the tower. There we go, perfect. Alright, so yeah, let's head on over to that temple then, shall we? The Chozo temple in Phendrana. Right, a little something I spotted on my way over in the Ice Ruins West. Got a little platform there that I can blow up with the plasma beam. Get myself another power bomb expansion. Really raking those things in, which is good. I can think of a few times where they would have been quite handy to have those. Oh, nice! Just absolutely annihilates everything. Oh wait, no, that's the Annihilator beam. We haven't got to that king yet. Also, there's a little nook there in Ice Ruins East that I don't believe I've ever actually investigated. In fact, I can even hear an item noise, so let's have a quick look at... I'm pretty sure this is a missile expansion. Yes, there it is. There's a spider ball track here. Wonderful. That's really nice. I did actually double check the menu earlier on, and I've got, like, at minimum, like, before I picked up those last 2 expansions, I had 78%. So I have the amount of items that I wanted to get in the first place anyway. But it's always a good idea to keep my eyes open for any other bits and pieces that I come across. Ah, here it is. Finally at the entrance. But before I do that, there's another missile expansion that I forgot to get. Blow that up. A super missile. I can scan this. And that opens up another spider ball track, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Give myself some more missiles. Thank you very much. Okay, now here we are actually inside the Ice Temple. And yeah, you may remember when we were last in here, we had this big old statue here that is like, vomiting out ice. You should probably go see a doctor for that. Yeah, give that a blast with the plasma beam. And that starts to thaw out. And then I think I need to just jump into that with the... There we go. Jump into that with the morph ball. And that opens up a path. which nets us our very next Chozo artifact. And that is all 3 of the ones that we need to get here in Vendrana Drifts, and there's only 2 left. One in the Phazon Mines, and one last one in the Chozo Ruins. Yeah, I'll have a quick look at my logbook real quick. Let's see. Yeah, so the warrior. Room of Research lies within the mines. A corrupted invader is trapped there. Defeat this creature. Okay, yeah, no, I remember what that is now. There is I believe there is an elite pirate that I need to defeat in those mines in order to, get the next Chozo artifact. You know what? I think I'm not really the Phazon mines are kind of like the most out of the way area, so I think I might be better off just heading there. There's actually there's a path to Magwell Caverns fairly close by as well, so that shouldn't be too long of a trip. Okay, so truth be told, this one actually gave me a little bit more aggro than I thought it was going to. Because, yeah, the Room of Research lies within the mines. A corrupted invader is trapped there. So there are actually 2 rooms in the Phazon Mines that are called with the name Research. There's Omega Research down here, which is where I thought it might have been, because that's where the Omega Pirates are. I was wrong. It's in Elite Research. Yeah, so this is the space pirate that we need to kill. So yeah, first things first, so yeah. Yeah, the shield protecting it is made out of Bendesium, so hit it with the power bomb. And then this pirate will get released. In fact, I think you're a Elite, aren't you? Yeah, Phazon Elite. Elite pirates infused with energized Phazon. So even more powerful than usual. Oh well. We technically killed an even big one in this, so I'm not really too fussed. A few super missiles should do him in. There we go, got him. And now that he's been killed, he drops the penultimate Chozo artifact. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Excellent. Technically 6 of 12, even though, like, yeah, you get it, like, in one of the last areas that you can access in the game. So yeah, do bear that in mind. Yeah, it's Elite Research, not Omega Research, as I had misinterpreted. Anyway, now that that's all settled, all that's left to do now is head over to the Chozo Ruins and grab ourselves our final artifact. Oh, you know, during this trek, searching for the last of the Chozo artifacts, and like, yeah, making my way around this game world again, gives you a lot of time to think, a lot of time to ponder, a lot of time to consider the important things in life, like... This is the weakest part of Metroid Prime by far. Unfortunately. The Chozo artifact hunting, the whole thing does screech to a crawl. I mean, granted, it helps if you remember where all of the Chozo artifacts are right off the bat, but even then, there are going to be a few that you need to go out of your way to collect. And unfortunately, as much as I still like the game, and I will heap its praises and like consider it like a genuine underrated classic, in Metroid Prime 2, it's even worse, with those Sky Temple keys. Because yeah, like, in order to access, like, the main boss room for every single one of the, the game's bosses, you need to find a set of 3 Sky Temple keys. But in order to unlock the final boss, you have to find a set of 12 of them. Their own individual set, 12 of them in total, spread all across the game world, and you can't really find them until you really start looking for them, until after the game is basically over. Yeah, and that does drag, unfortunately. Oh well, thankfully in Prime 3, they've they basically sort that mess out really handily, because you've got these fuel cells that you need to find in order to unlock one of the last areas in the game, and you only need to find half of the ones in the game itself in order to actually complete Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. If you're going through for every single one of them, or you're only doing that for basically 100%. Anyway, enter into here, and there it is, the final artifact. We are now officially in the end game. All that's left to do now is to take on the game's final bosses. And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, let's take care of one of them right now, because I'm going to be like editing through quite a bit of footage. I don't think we've run for too long. I think we've got time to quickly deal with the game's first end boss.
It's almost over!
Alright, and here we are, back in Talon Overworld. I've stopped by the gunship real quick to save up and refill all of my ammo. So I've got 180 missiles, I've got 7 power bombs. I think we're ready. I've got every single energy tank in the game. I can take whatever the game can dish out at me, methinks. So yeah, let's head back to the impact crater. Drop off all of these Chozo artifacts. Let's finally take care of like this source of the planet's problems. Let's finally deal with this phase-on bullshit once and for all. "12 Chozo Elders, 12 artifacts. With each one, the path deep inside the impact crater has finally been opened." But first, we have to deal with this cunt. Meta Ridley. Basically what happened when the regular Ridley became a invested in Facebook. Knackers. Oh well, still a little bit less evil than Zuckerberg, I suppose. Anyway. Get nice and close, give him a good old scan. And yeah, Meta Ridley, genetically enhanced Ridley metaform. Short to the point, yeah, when Ridley was defeated at the end of the original Metroid, his body was recovered by the space pirates, and they basically just attached a shit ton of technology to him in order to try and repair him. Which has seriously souped him up in terms of firepower. However, I'm pretty souped up myself. Yeah, his weak point is directly in his chest, I believe, and it is easily exposed to things like plasma beam, super missiles, and the like. You have to be careful though, because he is like, you know, in the first phase of the fight, he is an aerial. Yeah, he controls the air, so. But the good thing for us about him having like basically electronic wings like that is once he's weak enough, he won't be able to fly anymore, and then he'll be grounded. That's like, right, we'll put him on the naughty step for however many minutes he is in years. He doesn't get any milk, he doesn't get any cookies. And you know what, I'm not taking him to see Sonic 3 either. Ouch. No, now he's on the ground. For a minute, at least. Oh, at the very least, because he destroyed those pillars, at least those drop health pickups, which is always handy. Also, it does have to be said that the Metroid theme does kind of slap as well. I think it's a little bit better, though, better utilised in Corruption. Because, yeah, there's a Metroid fight at the beginning of that game where you're both falling down a mine shaft, and that's really, really cool. It's really, yeah, like, the tension is even more palpable. Come on, just a little bit closer. There we go. Yeah, come on. Easy, sucker. Hit. Oh, bollocks. That was a miss. Yeah. He is a little bit more exposed when he's standing on the ground, though. I wonder if I could potentially hit him while he's like dive bombing towards me. Nah, if the missiles just aren't quite fast enough, sadly. I'm just gonna have to wait for him to. There we go. Wait for him to hold still and then attack. There we go. Now his wings are starting to crap out on him. I don't need to scan it, do I? No, it's not one of those, I think in Prime 2 that is something that you have to do. Yeah, like, because, yeah, boss fights will have, like, multiple phases, and will even have transformations when you need to scan both of them. Actually, you know what, I think Plasma Beam might be a better choice here, because from this point onward, we basically need to shoot him in his mouth while it's open, while it's gassed. And then that exposes his chest, and then we can start laying on the damage. Ouch. I was meant to... Actually, I'm going to try and do this with power beam, because I want to try and hit that with super missiles. Yeah. Come on, you little fusspot. Open wide so you can take your medicine. Ow. Bollocks. Missed. Oh, I'm already down 1 energy tank as well. We're doomed. There we go. Super missile. He does take a little bit less damage from those, though, so unfortunately this is going to take a little longer. Keep it tense, I guess. There we go. Oh, nice. That actually stopped his attack as well. Yeah, just got to get it nice and close so that he can't avoid this. Yeah. There we go. Oh, bollocks. Come on, there was only 1 shot, so I shouldn't have, Yeah, there's only 1 shot to his chest with the basic power, but I really shouldn't have reset it like that quickly. Gone down 2 energy tanks now. Oh, it's hotting up. There we go, another super missile. Ow. Oh, by the way, I feel like it should also be mentioned as well. If I remember correctly, indeed, Ridley is named after Ridley Scott. Yeah, the alien influences with him are pretty apparent, it has to be said. Particularly like the way he attacks with his tail. It wouldn't be the first time. Actually, no, that's not really... I don't think we actually have any evidence that that's true. But yeah, there is definitely another case that people talk about fairly frequently with regards to like Nintendo naming an iconic character after a real-life figure. So when... there we go. Hit it! Oh, fucking hell, I didn't take any... You know, I'm just going to switch to the plasma beam. This will be a little bit more guaranteed. Because, yeah, there was a bit of a controversy several years ago. This is like years and years ago, like, yeah, 30 or 40 years, when the original Donkey Kong came out between Nintendo and Universal Pictures. Because, basically, like, Universal was saying that, like, the name Donkey Kong infringed on their intellectual property because they owned the rights to King Kong. And in the end, yeah, like the lawyer that determines that actually no, Universal don't really have a case here. His last name was Kirby, and there is a rumor going around that he's the reason why Kirby is named as such. But I don't know if that's ever been confirmed by anybody officially. I do know that said lawyer does, however, own a yacht called Donkey Kong, though, which that is absolutely true. This final phase really does drag on. It does make you wonder why it doesn't just kick him while he's at half health. There we go. Yeah, he's almost done now. Yep. Couple more good hits and he'll be out to pasture. There we go, finally got the fucker. I mean, fair enough, it's one of the game's final boss fights, so it does make sense that it will be a little bit more challenging, but man, that did start to drag for a bit. And of course, the Chozo aren't exactly that happy with him either, so he can sod right off. Oh, now we're friends? Jesus. I had to blow up like 12.5 of your buddies with super missiles before the Chozo ghosts stop being... Ah, God damn it. Alright, well, whatever. The important thing is that the gateway inside the impact crater has finally been opened. And now we can finally tackle the source of the Phazon that has been plaguing Talon IV all these years. I don't actually know if it's been years or not. Well, actually, yeah, no, there it is. Yeah, there it is. There's the save station, because we can't just do this all right off the bat, can we? No, we gotta save something for the ending. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for the final part of Metroid Prime TTFN.